Hello and welcome to the special show on NDTV. The semi-final lineup of the Cricket World Cup is out.
Officially confirmed now,
Officially
basically.
confirmed. It was almost confirmed a day back when New Zealand defeated Sri Lanka, but now it's officially out. Today, me, Abhishek, and my colleague Aditya, we are going to discuss the semi-final lineup. The disappointment of Pakistan, they lost their last match also against England, and India facing New Zealand in the semi-final on Wednesday. So today's match, today there were two matches, Australia and Bangladesh, and Pakistan versus England. Pakistan needed to beat England. That equation by which they needed to beat England, it was almost impossible, and the same thing happened. They were chasing. First, they bowled first Pakistan, and they could not really restrict England to a low total. England scored 337 for 9. Pakistan needed to get to the target in just
338,
338
6.4 overs.
6.4 overs, which is like practically impossible. And the same happened, Babar Azam led side, the same story happened. The batting order really faltered, and they lost the match by 90 odd runs. So Aditya, a very disappointing campaign by Pakistan comes to an end.
Definitely.
Only 4 wins in 9 matches. Did you expect Pakistan to do so poorly? Coming into the World Cup.
No, definitely not. And especially when we were considering that the World Cup was taking place on an Asian
Yeah,
surface where
yeah.
you expect the spinners to play the
Hmm.
lead role, and
Hmm.
Pakistan's spinners have done a poor job in this tournament.
Very poor.
Something that Babar Azam has also
Mentioned in the
admitted.
post match,
Yeah.
because in Indian subcontinent conditions, it's the spinners who get you wickets. Look at the likes of Kuldeep Yadav, what he has been doing, Ravindra Jadeja, what they have been doing for India. For Pakistan, Shadab Khan and what Usama Mir, those were the two spinners. I mean, Shadab Khan
Nawaz was also there, but he was actually inconsistent, and team
inconsistent.
also
Yeah,
dropped
they
him
dropped
for
him. Yeah,
many
I
games.
mean, they were not inspirational at all. Uh, Pakistan pace bowling. Babar mentioned it also. When spinners don't get you wickets, you rely on your fast bowlers. That didn't
Yes.
really happen today. Haris Rauf, he took 3 wickets, but again was not economical. In fact, he set a world record of most runs considered in a single edition of the World Cup. Today, I think he ended up conceding 533 runs in 9 innings, which is absolutely poor. Absolutely not worthy of what he's capable of. Shine Afridi, uh, he blew hot and cold at
Yeah.
best. He was not really consistent in some of the matches. He took 5 wickets, 4 wickets, but in the big matches, he couldn't really leave an
But
impact.
again, I would say that you can't blame the fast bowlers much because you know the kind of
Yeah.
surfaces that were offered over there.
Hmm.
But yeah, when we talk about the spinners,
Hmm.
it is a certain case for Pakistan to ponder upon. Why did the spinners perform so poorly?
Hmm.
Like if you
Hmm.
see the chart,
Hmm.
I have opened the chart with me. Adam Zampa is
Hmm.
leading the wicket takers
Spinner. Yeah.
chart currently. He's
Yeah.
a leg spinner.
Hmm.
And when we talk about Australia, Australia is not a team which is much known for its spin attack.
Yeah,
It
in
is
recent past. I
in
mean,
recent,
after
but
Shane
yeah,
Warne and all,
yes.
but they had the likes
If you
of
talk
Brad
about
Hawke
the
and
past decade
yeah,
or
yeah,
so,
yeah,
Australia is the team which favors pacers more.
yeah.
Their surfaces are like that.
Hmm.
They are not much used to playing spin and actually performing with spin. Basically, I
Right,
would say
right.
in the past decade, especially. So, but now if you can see their preparation was right on the spot
Hmm.
because this Adam Zampa has now performed. He's the leading wicket taker.
Hmm.
When we talk about other teams, everybody has like when we talk about New Zealand, they have Mitchell Santner,
Hmm.
Adil Rashid. England, at least England have
No,
also
no,
got a wicket taker
everybody
over
has
there.
see. While this chart clearly shows, if you look at the top wicket takers, there are paces like Marco Jansen. There are Mohammad Shami, Shaheen Afridi, 18 wickets.
Yeah,
Dilshan
Pacers have
Madhushankar.
also done a great
But
job.
but the main thing, what we are trying to say here is that Pacers doing well is it's really great. But every team that has been doing well, they have a spinner who has been among wickets. Zampa is among wickets. Mitchell Santner, this New Zealand's Mitchell Santner, he's among wickets. Both those teams, Australia and New Zealand are in the semi-finals. Adil Rashid, though England did not really do well, but
Yes, he
he
also
has
picked
taken
15 wickets
15
after
wickets.
9 matches.
Keshav Maharaj, another team in in the semi-finals. He has taken 14 wickets, but you don't see a single Pakistani spinner in
Spinner
this
over
list.
there, yes.
And this we are talking about like the top
Top 15 or
15,
something like
top 15
that. They
something.
don't
So
have a spinner
so
out
so
there.
that really tells you a story. A country which produced spinners of the quality of Saqlain, Mustaq Ahmed, and others. After I think after the likes of Saeed Ajmal and maybe Yasir Shah, Pakistan, we haven't really seen any Pakistan spinner, who can like really uh, uh, enthrall the
Yeah,
audience, take wickets at will. So that one factor really
that
hurt.
dominance factor
Yeah,
from the spin department
I
that
mean, I
has
mean,
been missing.
Pakistan. It looked like once these guys, Shaheen Afridi or Haris Rauf or Wasim Muhammad Wasim Jr. They couldn't take wickets. Pakistan didn't have any strategy as far as spin is concerned, right? So, and that really concerned, and that led to their poor performance this time. They finished fifth. Fifth, I think we can safely say fifth. Though Netherlands, they can also go above them, but for that to happen, Netherlands need to defeat India. The matches tomorrow
No, but
by
still, I think like Netherlands have
oh,
four
but
points. So
eight
yeah,
wickets.
so fifth place is confirmed
So
for
Pakistan
Pakistan
are
now.
have confirmed finish fifth, and Afghanistan are confirmed finish sixth. The interesting point is England are seventh. So if even if Netherlands wins tomorrow, England are guaranteed a place in the Champions Trophy. The top eight teams in World Cup qualifies for the Champions Trophy. So that is only one positive that Pakistan can take forward.
Yes.
Though uh,
Now I think enough to talk about Pakistan. Now we
yeah,
need
yeah,
to talk about
yeah.
the semi-final
Now
thing,
the
which has been confirmed that
yes, now the most
uh,
important thing from an Indian perspective,
yes,
we were all hoping,
for all the Indian viewers.
viewers, that it would be an India Pakistan semi-final, but it wasn't meant to be. India faced New Zealand at the Wankhede Stadium on Wednesday in the first semi-final of the cricket with this edition's Cricket World Cup. It's the same venue where India won the 2011 World Cup.
And
South Africa faces Australia in the second semi-final. That's
yes,
at the Eden Gardens
Eden
in
Gardens,
Kolkata
Kolkata.
on Thursday, and the winner of those two matches plays in the final next Sunday in Ahmedabad. So coming to India versus New
New Zealand
Zealand semi-final,
semi-final.
which is almost a which is not almost, it's a rerun of the semi-final of last edition 2019. We all know what happened, chasing a total of 238. India couldn't really make the mark, and they lost the match by 18 runs. 230,
240, they were chasing. I think
240 they
240
were
they were
chasing, and they
chasing. Yeah.
were all out for 221. So, Aditya, what do you think? 2019, 2023, this Indian side is much better as far as current form is concerned compared to that team.
Yeah, definitely. India have performed
Hmm.
brilliantly in this tournament, and
Hmm.
to mention the fact that India is still unbeaten in the tournament
Hmm.
despite playing 8 games. They
Hmm.
have almost played all the teams
Right.
because Netherlands, with no offense to the side, we know
Hmm.
that more or less India are going to win
Hmm.
that game. But when we talk about other teams, India have faced South Africa,
Hmm.
Australia,
Hmm.
New Zealand, all those teams which have performed really well in this tournament. India have defeated all of them, and most importantly, what's surprising is like India have dominated all the
Yeah,
opponents.
yeah.
Despite like we were expecting it to be tight encounters, but it was not. Like
Hmm.
India have dominated the opponents in all those games. So
And the point that we are making, you mentioned a very important point that spinners are supposed to do well, but it's the Indian pace attack, and they are fired in unison, right?
again,
Yeah, I mean, three pace.
even one of former Pakistan players commented that India are getting a different ball. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Indian
But
pacers are
Hassan
getting a
Raza
different ball. Hassan Raza.
made a very controversial statement, um, what's happening with Indian bowlers? Are they getting a different ball? Because Indian bowlers have been bowling really
Because
well.
Indian pacers can take it as a
Huh.
positive comment
Huh.
because you're bowling so well that somebody is skeptical about the ball you're
Yeah,
getting in the
yeah.
matches.
So
So
and in India, I mean, Indian bowling, uh, Bumrah and Siraj gives you that start, first 10 overs. Then Shami comes in, the spinners comes in, and towards the end, Bumrah again gives you a good finish. So bowling wise,
a
strategy wise,
relentless attack, to be honest.
it's a
Like
relentless
you
attack, and
can't get a
they
window
they
anywhere.
and nobody, no, none of the pacers are defensive.
Yes.
Everybody is a wicket taking option. Siraj, he bowls full steam always. Bumrah, I mean, nothing more can be said about him. The way he has been bowling. Mohammad Shami, I think he has been the best of the lot. He has
Yes.
been a revelation since the time he replaced. Not
No,
replaced. He came in the
actually he
place
came
of Hardik
Hardik
Pandya.
Pandya in the team. Yes.
So Indian bowling is really good, and on top of that, last time what happened in the last semi-final, because we're comparing 2019 semi-final between India and New Zealand and the upcoming semi-final, Indian top order really couldn't fire against New Zealand in that
Yes.
match 2019. KL Rahul,
Bowlers did a fine job at the start. Like they
yeah,
restricted New
yeah,
Zealand to a score of
two
239
239 is not really a good
on an England
total.
surface.
Yeah, on
Like
an England surface, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar in that match took 3 wickets. Bumrah took 3 wickets. Pandya took 3 wickets. Jadeja and Chahal also took 3 wickets. And out of those, only if you keep Chahal out, everybody had an economy of less than 6 per over, and they restricted New Zealand to just 239. I think what made the difference was the bowling of Trent Bolt. I think who Trent Bolt and Matt Henry, because they like really against them the Indian top order really collapsed.
yes,
KL Rahul scored just one, Rohit Sharma scored just one, Virat Kohli just one, Dinesh Karthik six. So Rishabh Pant, he tried to put up a fight, but he was also dismissed for 32 batting at number 4. So Indian top order really didn't fire, but this Indian top order, as compared to that one, is far more improved. Rohit Sharma is among runs. Virat Kohli is among runs. You have a great youngster in Shubman Gill. KL Rahul again, the kind of comeback he has made after injury. Uh, we can only hope and expect that he maintains that form in the semi-finals and final two. At number 5, Surya Kumar Yadav, he has been doing really well.
yes,
So the top 5 batters are far, and most importantly, India are playing in home condition, right?
yes. I think there are more than 3 to 4 things that we need to mention.
Hmm.
The first that you have already mentioned that India have better batters this
Hmm.
time. India
Hmm.
are playing on a home surface, so another advantage. Third, I would feel that last time I think that somewhere the Indian batters took things lightly
Hmm.
because when you're chasing a total of 240 on
Hmm.
a good
Hmm.
batting surface, you feel that more often than not you're going to chase it down
Ha
very
ha ha ha.
easily, very comfortably. But that is somewhere backfired for the Indian cricket team. They
Hmm.
are not going to do it this time for sure because with India we have not seen them repeating mistakes.
And this time, they have that aggressive mindset, playing at home, and this fact that the media and everybody, the outside noise, is that India haven't won any ICC trophy since 2013. That's 10 years. Playing at home, I think India will not get a better opportunity
And
to
another
win that draw.
crucial factor I think is that all your top order batters are in form.
In form, yeah, and
In
India,
form, I would say in red hot form, in
yeah,
fact.
and they're not relying on just one batter. I mean, even you with this team, you have so far what we have seen. On a bad day, anything can happen. But so far, what we have seen is, even
It
if
has been a team combination.
yeah,
Everybody has performed
Even
at.
if Shubman Gill fails, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli gives a good partnership. Even if both the openers fail, KL Rahul and Virat Kohli, they can take you to the. I mean, they can bat till the 40th, 50th over. And even if those two fail, Surya Kumar Yadav, he can
And that
finish
is
off the
the
match.
reason, despite India playing 8 matches, you
Hmm.
can't pick a single player that you would say that he
Yeah,
needs to perform now because
yeah, yeah.
everybody has performed at some point.
Because we have been talking about Shreyas Iyer a lot, because the first 2 3 matches that he played, he was not really in his elements. He looked like uh, below par than compared to other Indian batters. But
Yes.
last 2 3 matches, he has really changed. He has got that confidence today. Indian cricket team coach Rahul Dravid, he praised his temperament, and he said he lauded the kind of impact that he brings in the middle order. So overall, despite the absence of Hardik Pandya, this Indian cricket team uh, is looks like almost formidable. No weakness as such, and will be the favorites to defeat New Zealand.
Definitely, definitely. And but one thing that I'm always frightened about
Hmm.
is the fact, like I have been mentioning about it,
Hmm.
that India are playing with 5 pure bowlers.
Hmm. Hmm.
That just in case if somebody has a poor day,
Hmm.
in that case, you might have to struggle.
Hmm.
Because when Hardik Pandya is there, he provides a balance to the team. But in this situation, you might not get that chance,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And it's a semi final, it's a knockout game,
Hmm. Hmm.
so there is no second chance.
Yeah.
If you perform poorly, you lose the game. That is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Nobody will see how many matches you have won in the league stage or something like that.
Hmm. I mean that's really an important factor because New Zealand, they are no pushovers. They have the players, but they have the top run scorer in this World Cup. Now, I think he is not the top currently. Rachin Ravindra, I'm talking
But
about,
among
but
the run
among the top
scorers,
three,
definitely,
definitely,
yes,
right?
is the second highest run
Yeah,
scorer.
and second highest run scorer. He has got 565 runs in 9 matches.
And registers several records to his name so far.
Yeah, and apart from Daryl Mitchell is there. Daryl Mitchell has scored above 400 runs.
Hmm.
The
Conway is also there. Yes,
Conway is
Conway has
also there.
also
So
performed.
New Zealand have three batters, who have scored above 350
350, yes.
350 runs.